This is 7 ways to maximize misery. Let's get into it.
Many will advise you how to obtain it, but maybe you're not trying to be happy. Your actions aim for the opposite. You want to be the saddest sado sailing on the sea of sadness. Much easier to achieve.
I wouldn't
and
say
this video
that
has 7
that's my
tactics
goal.
to get you started
But I do think that deep down, that's what I'm striving for.
toward the dark currents, at least one of which you are already doing. So let's begin. First, stay still. Remain indoors as much as possible, preferably in the same room.
Yep.
Be the human equivalent of a pile of laundry, inert, unmoving. Don't let a beautiful day tempt you for a walk. Avoid anything even vaguely exercisial. This keeps reward chemicals out of your brain, which could divert you, and stillness guides you towards medical problems, which will keep this wheel turning. Stillness is the most effective thing you can do. So be the laundry pile. Make your bedroom your all room. Live and work
step
and play
one
and sleep
completed.
in the smallest
I'll just say
radius
that.
you can.
I don't have just one room, but I basically have 2 rooms.
Which brings us to screw with your sleep. The Wraith of Insomnia will be your co-pilot on the sea of sadness.
Yep.
Her mere presence is unpleasant, but she also helps confuse the productive part of your brain, which might look to navigate you toward the islands of happiness on the horizon. More on that later. A regular sleep cycle is a fragile
well, it looks like
thing
I've got
and
number
takes at
2
least
down.
3 days to establish. Be sure then to vary your bedtime by several hours twice a week.
Oh my God.
Even better, vary your wake time.
Just by a couple hours? Oh God, no.
Sleep in late, preferably very late, some but not all days. Tell yourself you are making up for sleep to feel like you're doing something healthy, even though you feel
I feel like this video is calling me out. I don't like this.
terrible when you wake up early and when you wake up late. Irregular sleep is another of the sea's accelerating currents. The more you vary your sleep, the harder regular sleep becomes, which makes your sleep more variable. To never sleep or wake at the same time naturally is the goal. And to help in this, maximize your screen time. Staying on screen complements the previous
number
sailing
3.
tactics. Boredom could drive you to motion, so let the screen entertain you. Tiredness can push you to sleep, so let the screen keep you awake, sort of, as long as possible. Always fall asleep with a screen in your hand and put your eyes back on it as soon as you wake. Every moment away from a screen is a moment you might notice the horizon. Keep your head down and let the currents pull you. Here you have allies unknown. Behind the screen are teams of the smartest people and brightest bots.
I'm having a hard time commentating over this with just feeling so abjectly exposed.
Competing to hold your attention on them as long as possible. Let them reach you, to pull you back if you turn away. Plus, screens help with number 4. Use your screen to stoke your negative emotions, to feed your anger or anxiety about things over which you have no control or influence. Be well informed while doing nothing. The things you care about could be navigational guides out of the sea.
I feel like I'm kind of good with this, but even so, not really.
Reasons to leave your all room and
I'm not
meaningful.
like I don't scroll Instagram or whatever, so I feel like that's where most of this shit comes from, but politics always gets me angry.
Around you. But you can instead use the things you care about as further sources of misery.
Maybe not
Focus
angry,
on the
just
bad
like
to fuel
resigned.
your resentment or despair. If you must contribute,
despair.
do so only in meaningless token ways and be disappointed in the lack of change. We're coming towards the end, and if you're doing
I expect the lack of change. That's why I'm never disappointed in it.
it right, misery is descending, but some part of your brain is rebelling, trying to turn the ship by setting a goal. If you're not careful, that part of your brain just might save you. But luckily, we can do more than just hobble it. We can fool it to navigate deeper into the sea. To reach goals, they must be specific, measurable, actionable, for which you are responsible and time-bounded. I will turn the wheel 1 degree right now. Instead, set the productive part of your brain on vapid goals. Vague, amorphous, pie in the sky, irrelevant, delayed. Make the target unclear and the path unclear. If motivation strikes, aim ridiculously high to guarantee failure. I will clean the whole house today is much better than I will do the laundry in this pile. Cleaning a whole house is impossible.
My apartment's not looking that great.
So you will always fail. Focus on goals that are after what you wish to achieve. Learn how to market an app before you learn to code. This will distract the productive part of your brain quite nicely. And be sure to wait for motivation rather than setting a time. You'll do something when you feel like it, which will be never or never enough to matter. With vapid goals, you will turn the productive part of your brain from a dangerous source of self-improvement that rewards every small step
I'm learning a lot about myself.
into a consistent nag that berates you for your failure to have already accomplished your goal every step of the way. Now, the vapid goals you've set should distract the productive part of your brain, but if it still fights against you, direct it towards the mirage on the sea of sadness, the islands of happiness themselves.
Islands of happiness.
Pursue happiness directly. The human
Yes.
mind is such that by setting sail towards happiness, you will achieve the opposite. Imagine happiness as a place where happy people are happy all the time. This turns happiness into an unreachable feeling of constant bliss that no one has.
I don't
True
think I
happiness
do
is like
this.
a bird that might land on your ship, but
I kind of I just kind of go throughout life. You know? I'm not, I don't know.
never if you
I mean, I have
constantly stand
goals.
guard to catch it.
But yes,
Instead,
they are
improve your ship
amorphous
and sail
and
into
distant.
warmer waters. The bird will land when you aren't looking. So be sure never to do that. Aim toward the mirage of happiness rather than improving the ship upon which you sail. Last, but most important, follow your instincts. Navigation deeper into the sea of sadness is quite easy, for there is a dark magnetic field that points the compass of your impulses in the right direction once you get started. You will want to stay indoors. You will want to not exercise. You will want to sleep in. You will want to do what you know will make you sadder after you've done it. Your compass points the way, both in and out. So follow the true north of your impulses and stay away from that other pole for the long term. It's all so simple.
Oh,
Just
boy.
get started with these tactics and let the sea carry you along.
Wow. I feel so extremely happy since I followed all those instructions to the letter. Well, now. Oh, am I not subscribed? Subscribe. CGP Grey. Hell yeah. Thank you for making me depressed. Because I already did that. But I'll blame you.